Hi guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise, here to do another general read. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below, tell me if any of this resonates with you. This is a general read, so if it doesn't resonate with you, the message wasn't meant for you. But if it does resonate with you, woo, I'm super stoked. Make sure you do check out my channel. I have a ton of other general reads as well as Toasty Tarot Nights, which is a show I do on an almost weekly basis, as well as several pick a card readings as well. So definitely check those out on my channel. Today, if love becomes a part of the reading, my default reading is to a female about a male. So pronouns are interchangeable. He's can be she's, she's can be he's, he, she, them or they, whatever is going on in your life. We're going to get started. Typically on my general reads, I have more oracle decks, but I'm just going to do a straight up tarot read today. So we are going to be using the A.E. Waite tarot deck as well as the trusty Witches tarot. So we're going to start off with the A.E. Waite and see what tarot wants to talk about for this general read. So we have three cards. Two of them are, I can see what they are. The middle one is, it's flipped over. I can't see it. So the first card is Justice in reverse, and then the second card I can't see. And the third card is Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So we have two major arcanas right now, and that's pretty significant. Okay, that one flipped while we were doing that. So then the Knight of Swords came out. The other one, it flipped over, can't see what it is. And then the Eight of Swords. So we're just going to shuffle to see if there's any other messages this deck wants to say. I think that's it. So we're going to set that aside. I am going to shuffle this Witch's Tarot. And I'm not going to take any flyers like that. I'm actually just going to cut the deck. Okay. Ooh, we're going to take that. Okay. Sorry, I am a face toucher. I've washed my hands, just so you know. Okay, so we have the Justice in reverse, and that is being clarified by the Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Wands being clarified by the Star. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune right underneath it, and it was flipped over. So I'm going to take these together for that Nine of Wands. Okay, so then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and that is being clarified by Death. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Swords being clarified by the Page of Swords. Okay. We have the Hermit in reverse. That is being clarified by the Six of Swords. And last but not least, we have the Eight of Swords being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight. Okay. So I'm trying to make this a general read. but this is resonating with me a lot. This is why I love doing this. So there seems to be at place an imbalance that's going on for this person. This person is the Queen of Wands. This can be a fire sign, so that's Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But it feels like that there has been a shift that's been going on and an imbalance. When justice is in reverse, that is kind of the card for imbalance. Now, this can be also depending on if you do tarot, this justice can be a Libra as well. So Libra is in an imbalance energy right now. But I feel like there's just things that are out of whack. And it makes sense because this is being filmed on the 23rd of March. We are in the middle of coronavirus and all of that stuff that's going on. And the Queen of Wands is a very social butterfly. So this does really make a lot of sense with this imbalance where it's being stuck at home, having to do that social distance. And they love being around people. They love their people. They love interacting. And it's really kind of hindering that. And so they feel a little bit off balance. Now, it feels like we are battered and bruised right now. It feels like that we've been through the ringer, which we have. But healing is coming, and this is all a part of the plan. This is fate and destiny that's going on. But there's healing that's happening because he is wounded. Look at him. He has bandages over his head and his arms, and he's been through the ringer. But that healing is happening, a spiritual healing. And I feel like once we are out of this, it is going to be a whole different energy as well. So this is something that is going and that is in this destiny and fate. Now, very interesting because we also have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is trying to control things. There is someone or something that is trying to control how things are supposed to happen. This can be this Queen of Wands energy. This can be that energy of feeling so out of control that you're trying to control different aspects. And that's going to end with this Death card because fate is going to be coming into play, and it's going to be like, no, the universe will do what it's going to do. You have no control out of it. So it's really a time, and this is a part of healing as well, to surrender and let go because there is no control right now. And it is an awful feeling. I get it. But this trying to control a situation or trying to control anything really is getting really out of hand, and it needs to stop. This is like, I'm also getting like emotions too. There isn't a lot of cup cards, but there is some swords, and swords is your mind. So it's trying to control how you're thinking, your just like in your communication as well. It just feels like you're really trying to control a situation, and that's just not going to fly, and it's going to end now. But there is energy that's coming towards you, and this is quick energy being clarified by the Page of Swords. This is someone. This can be two things. This is either a message that's finally going to be delivered to you because there has been a lag. The Page of Swords is a delayed message. This is a slow-moving energy, but that's a clarifying. So I feel like with the Knight of Swords, this has been something that hasn't been brought to your attention, and now it's going to. and this energy is going to be quickly to you. Now, this can also be that someone that has been watching you and has been watching what you've been doing on social media, has been watching you. And I'm not like getting stalker vibes, just so you know. But this is a card of someone that's watching you, that is really wanting to be a part of your life. This can also be someone that, it could be an ex, and that can be an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, an ex-friend, but they're watching you. They're watching to see what you're doing. And you probably will hear from them very soon, if that's the case with this Knight of Swords. Something's going to prompt them to reaching out and getting in touch with you. And I feel like that energy with the Hermit in reverse and the Six of Swords, that's why I feel this is a person. Because with the Hermit in reverse, I'm wanting a connection. I'm not wanting to be by myself anymore. It's not that I completed my spiritual quest, but I'm ready to be open into a relationship. And that doesn't necessarily mean a love relationship. That is also a friend relationship, because they're ready to move forward from whatever has been happening. It feels like whatever this relationship was chaotic. It may have not ended well. And they want to go into smoother waters. I really feel like how we are right now, is really putting certain relationships into perspective of, wow, that was really stupid of me to get all upset over this, and kind of reassessing and reevaluating relationships that may have been prematurely dismembered. That's that's a weird word to describe it, but you know what I mean, that like is no longer there. I just feel like this person is wanting to just move forward. And it might not even be like with you. And it might not even be like towards a new relationship. It definitely could. But it's just kind of like righting the wrongs. And like just realizing that they messed up, and like apologizing and reaching out and being like, you know what? I'm really sorry. This was really not good, or whatever. Now, we have the Eight of Swords being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So you're feeling pretty trapped. And I feel like with this being in the reverse, it might be feeling trapped at home. It might be feeling trapped without work. It might be feeling trapped that you might not have work. Right now is such a tumultuous time because people are getting laid off. Work is so up in the air. And we just kind of feel trapped in that. And so it's time to really release this and really hone in on the star energy to allow what is going to happen to happen. It might not be what we want it to be, but we don't want to be trapped in a negative headspace. So with anything that has to do with work and whatnot and just feeling trapped, you're not alone. There is so many people that are in the same situation as you that is either work or not working or just got laid off. There's so many resources that you can go to. I would suggest personally going on Reddit and finding different subreddits that you can find a community of people to discuss this with. If you don't have any friends that are in the same sort of situation, you can definitely find people that are on Reddit that will help you and give you resources as well. But I feel like that there is so much energy right now that is, it's so not stable. It just feels like how I can describe it, like energy wise, is like sea legs. And it just feels like we have to just move forward because it feels like we're battered and bruised. We have this beautiful wand energy and we need to direct our fire into something else. We need to really hone in on that. We need to let go of what we feel like we need to control. Because it feels so out of control right now. But it's okay to feel that way too. But I'm just going to leave this reading into really taking care of yourself. It's letting go of the control, and just really dive into healing your inner self. Because with this trappedness and this imbalance and this kind of sea legs energy, a lot of times, most of the time, it's coming from inner traumas and inner things that have happened to you that are manifesting these insecurities, like abandonment issues or just fear, just straight up fear. And we just need to really hone in on what these feelings are and get to the root of the problem, because that's how we're going to move and level up and keep in a high vibration. Because it just feels right now that we're not. It just, like, I keep getting, like, in my mind, like, we're losing, you know. It's like I've done this and I'm losing. And that's how that's how you lower vibrations. And we want to keep them up. We want to keep spirits up. So don't feel trapped in your situation. Make light of it. Like if you're quarantined or stuck at home, it's time to count your blessings of what you do have. And just also, if you feel like you've done someone wrong, and if you had a relationship because you have time to really think about it and you miss this person, it's time to reach out and just apologize and just say, you know, hey, I'm sorry. Or just have a conversation. You have plenty of time. So, yeah, it's just, let's focus on healing and just rising those vibrations. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe. Also comment below. Tell me if any of this resonates with you. I love to read your comments. All right, I will see you later. See you tomorrow. Bye.